We begin tonight with a follow-up on one local church's fight to use marijuana for what it says is religious practice. Members of the Healing Church were cited for possession earlier this week when they lit up at Roger Williams National Memorial while holding services. Tonight, they were back at that same spot, and Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands is there. She has more details for us now from the Providence Mobile Newsroom. Shantae.
Jared, that's right. This religious group returned today to prove a point that it's their constitutional right to be able to smoke marijuana. On a sunny Saturday in downtown Providence, about a dozen church members light up.
I've been a religious user since 1993.
Members of a West Greenwich-based church called the Healing Church says it's their constitutional right to use marijuana. The religious group uses cannabis during their services.
This is a very important constitutional issue, and if it can't be decided here, I don't think there's any hope for America, frankly.
Services are normally held at the home of the church's leader and former Rhode Island gubernatorial candidate Ann Armstrong, but the group recently decided to pray publicly at the Roger Williams National Memorial in Providence. Earlier this week, 3 members were cited for possessing a controlled substance.
I look at the Bible, preferably in its original languages, and I read what it says.
Okay.
And what it says, it's full of this plant called cannabis in Hebrew that, in its depiction in Scripture, matches very precisely what we call cannabis today.
In a push to continue to worship at the park, the group asked the U.S. courts for an injunction to legally be allowed to smoke marijuana during their 45-minute service Saturday. The Healing Church received the permit to hold the prayer service, but not the injunction, which meant law enforcement was standing by.
We know those armed, bulletproof vested federal agents over there, if we step into the birthplace of religious freedom, the federal park, will ticket us. But we seem to be fine to use just to circle around the birthplace of religious freedom, using it religiously.
And I spoke with Providence police, who say if anyone is caught out on the street using marijuana, a smaller amount, they could be ticketed, and for a larger amount, they could be criminally charged. Reporting live in Providence with the Mobile Newsroom, Shantae Lands, Eyewitness News.